Hip hop in Alabama, truth of the matter is no different now than what it was back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, either people didn't know that it was actual talent that could come out of the state of Alabama, and you had the other types that they saw talent, but they pulled their pants down and their drawers down and shitted on the fact that actual talent can come out of Alabama. Nobody really liked the fact that talent could come out of Alabama, at least as far as hip hop goes. That it was talented hip hop artists that can come out of the state of Alabama. You know, back in the 90s, and in many ways today, it's the same problem. Like people had an issue with that. I mean, for the life of me, I don't understand why. Maybe because we better than half of these cats that's out there now. You know, I mean that's just my opinion. Take it how you want to take it. But a lot of cats out of Alabama never really got they just do, in my opinion. And I mean, behind every Skoot Tullis, every rich boy, every uh, Mr. Big, Diamond Eye, may he rest in peace. Behind every, shout out to my man Birmingham J. Um, and even let's go back further than that to the beginning. Let's go back to even before Dirty Boys, the main guys that put Bama on the map. There's a million and one cats that you will never, ever, ever hear about that repped Alabama and put Alabama, or rather tried to put Bama on the map. And you'll never, ever, 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 ever hear about those guys because they never got that break. That break. When you think about Southern hip hop, Alabama is not even mentioned at all. Truth of the matter. Every once in a blue moon, Alabama is mentioned. But when you think about Southern hip hop in general, you get Atlanta, Miami, and New Orleans. Sometimes you'll get Houston and Memphis in the mix. But you don't hear nothing about Alabama. You know. And it's sad. It's truly sad because it's talented rap artists in the state of Alabama. And people are so blind and dumb that they would rather still be like how they were in the 90s and pull their pants down and shit on the fact that talent can come out of the state of Alabama. People want to ignore that. And it pisses me off to the core. It's like they want to give everybody else a shot but Alabama. But Alabama now, we done created our own lane. You dig where I'm coming from? We calculate, we mold in our own lane. We ain't waiting for nobody to give us no break. No more. We ain't waiting for it. We creating our own lane. And that way people gonna turn around and be like, that's Alabama. Damn right. See, we tried to tell you years ago that talent could come out of the state of Alabama. See, now we gotta show y'all now. And honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. The music industry is on some bullshit. The music industry, is on some bullshit. Like, they rather put out what's real, or rather, they would rather put out garbage. I won't say who's garbage and who's not garbage, but you know who the garbage is and who ain't. They rather put out this booty music that you hear today. They rather put that out than to put out a real talented artist. You know what I mean? They would rather put that out than to put out a talent, a real talent. Let me say it like that. They would rather put out garbage than to put out real talent. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, it's funny enough, a lot of people, you know how many people come to me and say they never knew it was hip hop in Alabama? That's crazy. And instead of us as Alabama artists, instead of us fighting against one another with the crabs in a bucket mentality, man, we ought to be coming together and being a united forefront, like how Atlanta is, like how Houston is. That's what we need to be doing. It doesn't make sense for us fighting against one another. When one of us make it, we say, hey, applaud them for that shit. They did the damn thing. Let's applaud them for it. They coming out of Alabama. They are our home state, man. We need to be supporting them. You know what I mean? They ain't like these other cats. They leave out of Alabama and they start claiming New York, Atlanta, Chicago. I mean, sorry but not sorry. But it's true. Sorry but not sorry. These boys out there, they repping Bama. They putting Bama on that next level. You know, they letting the music biz know, and they letting the world know it's talent that can come out of Alabama. That's our main goal. That's our main object. So why are we sitting here attacking one another? We shouldn't be attacking one another. Let me rephrase that. We shouldn't be attacking one another. You know. I applaud any of you guys that's out there. Even if I don't agree with what you spitting on, or because of something that I wouldn't do, even if that, I'm still gonna applaud the fact that you out there putting Bama on the next level, and that's our common goal. You know, it's I often compare it to a staircase. When you look at, go on YouTube, check out artists out of Alabama, hip hop artists out of the state of Alabama. You'll find out. You'll be shocked. You'll be surprised. I often compare it to a staircase. See, it's like you walking up a staircase, and on that first step, you see dirty boys, the guys that laid down the foundation, the guys that put not just the gump, but the whole state of Alabama, all of Bama. They put it on the map. You gotta give those guys their respect. Okay? On the next step, you got Mr. Big, Diamond Eye, may he rest in peace. You know? And then on the next step, you got Rich Boy. On the next step, you got MP, Attitude. Shout out to my dog Birmingham J. He's on there. And then you got Yellow Wolf. And then on the next step, you know, you got Skoot Tullis. You know. Then on the next step after that, it's gonna be somebody. I forgot about Doe B. May he rest in peace. Him, Skoot Tullis, and somebody gonna come after Skoot Tullis that's gonna put it on the neck, come out and build that next staircase for Alabama hip hop, and they're gonna do it big. That's what we all want, and that's how it should be. We should be a united forefront, like how it is in Atlanta, like how it is in Houston, hell, like it is in Cali. This is how Bama. This is how it should be in Bama, man. For real, for real. You know, and because we got enough against us, the music industry is against hip hop artists in Alabama. So that's enough. So why is we shouldn't be turning around pointing aim at each other? It wouldn't make no damn sense whatsoever. We should be standing as a united forefront. And that's the way I see it. Really though.